The Vikings who invaded England spoke Old Norse. Old Norse was a Germanic language that was similar to Old English that people spoke in England. Old English was a North Germanic language, whereas Anglo-Saxons spoke West Germanic. These languages were mutually intelligible and sounded like modern-day Frisian, a language spoken in some parts of the Netherlands. Each language was different enough that the Vikings had a hard time learning some words, which led to simplification of the language. Norse and English had similar words that meant the same thing. The Old English A sounded so similar to the Old Norse egg that Anglo-Saxons decided to switch from their word to the Norse one. Vikings interacted with the Anglo-Saxons so much that they also influenced pronunciation. Sounds like g, k, and sk were all Norse sounds that Anglo-Saxon people adopted. Originally, some words, like skirt and shirt, had the same word, which was shirt. The Norska changed shirt to skirt and then also kept the word shirt, which became distinct words, meaning different things. Some Old Norse words took on the pronunciation of English people. Old Norse words like skjold changed to the modern-day word shield. Occasionally, Old Norse words were added in. Thursday is one thought to come from the god Thor, saying that is the day of Thor. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are also sometimes attributed to the Norse gods Tyr, Odin, who is sometimes called Woden, and Freya respectively, although most likely they came from the Anglo-Saxon equivalents. Other Norse words were incorporated into English, like berserk, that came from berserker, which was a kind of crazy fighting warrior. Gun is also thought to have origins from Norse, from the word gun, which meant war. Bylaw, which comes from the Old Norse word bylog, which means village law. Hell is also thought to come from Norse because Loki's daughter, Hel, ruled over the underworld. Animals like reindeer that the Norse people encountered a lot got Norse names. Reindeer comes from the Norse word hreindiri. Landscape that the Vikings saw when they looked at England got Norse words like dirt that came from drit, meaning excrement. There were many other words that Norse people added, like give, cake, ugly, kid, foot, and happy. These words that were added happened because the Norse people were included in certain aspects of life. The Norse word berserker was added into English because that was how Norse people thought. Bylaw was added because Norse people ruled over some of the Anglo-Saxons, although they might have lived in different places. Also, words like reindeer were mainly Norse because English people didn't have reindeer. These words were not the same as ours because grammar was still different, but they were a start.